Good morning, everybody. It's Laura here from Laura's Keto Way of Life. Just a reminder, also my website is now up and running. So if you want to check out my website for some more information, blogs, videos, tips and recipes, go to www.laurasketowayoflife.wordpress.com. So thanks for checking in with me. It's now the start of week 4 for my keto diet way of life, new way of living, also known as LCHF, Banting. You catch the drift by now. So keto is what I'm living on my day-to-day way of life now. I don't really call it a diet. It's a lifestyle change for me, and it has been working really well. So it's the start of week 4 today. It's Monday. I started my new way of life on the 19th of October. 19th of September. It is now the 10th of October. So going on 4 weeks. And if you have been watching my vlogs, you would have seen at the end of week 2, I fell off the wagon very badly, as we all do because we're human. We went to a wedding. We had our wedding anniversary. We had the NRL football, and it was also October long weekend. So it has been a very stressful week coming into week 3 with a 3.5-4 kilo gain that I had put on since I had been going so well from week 1 and week 2. At the end of week 2, I just had a horrible, gain thanks to junk food, sugars and carbs that I had just, lost control and shoved them all in my mouth. So I started week 3 last Monday, getting over the long weekend and the binge eating. And I stayed on track. I fasted as I was before, so having my last meal around 7 p.m, then fasting from 8 p.m. till 10:30, 11 a.m. the next day. So I think the fasting helps. It's, while your body's sleeping, your body's going into restore mode, getting rid of all the food in your stomach from your system that day. So I think the fasting is really good. I try to fast about 14 hours a day. So, go to bed, don't eat anything again until 11 a.m. And that's when I have my breakfast. So around 11 o'clock I have the chorizo ham cheese omelette that I made when I got up ready for work. I just take the omelette with me to work and have my omelette around 11 o'clock. So lots of protein, lots of fats, lots of cheese and butters. And then I have my lunch around 3 p.m, which is normally just a light salad with a bit of meat thrown in there, a bit of butter and oil. And then for dinner, I'll go home and have, a piece of steak or meat and healthy veg. So it's been going well. I'm sticking to the 3 meals. I have been a bit peckish through the day. I notice if I am really busy and using a lot of energy. But that's when I normally go have a handful of almonds and macadamia nuts to get me through till dinner time, which is really good. This week has been good. I have been craving a lot of sugar this week. Someone has told me that I need more fats than more fatty oils. But I've been really, really craving sugars. So I've decided to, when I start craving sugars, just have a couple of strawberries. They're really, really yummy. It's a great season for strawberries as well. They're nice and refreshing and sweet. So strawberries have been my go-to. If after dinner I'm, craving dessert, I'll have probably 2 to 3 strawberries and I'm done. Also, Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights are normally when, the movies are on, we're sitting at home relaxing, having dinner and having a dessert. So I did look into, obviously, what type of desserts I can have as a treat on the weekends. And I really excitedly found the aeroplane jelly in Woolworths and Coles in Australia sell sugar-free jelly. Now, there are artificial sweeteners in there, so a lot of people might be scared off by that. But they're really, really low calorie. There's no sugars and no carbohydrates in this jelly. So for someone like me who would eat probably half a tub of ice cream on a Saturday night, I do miss having a treat for myself, and it has been a busy, hard, stressful week. So I have been trying this sugar-free jelly, and it's really, really good. So my dessert after dinner on Friday, Saturday night, after a long week, I normally would sit down on the couch and eat my tub of chocolate chip ice cream. I had a small tiny container of sugar-free jelly, 2 tablespoons of just whipped cream, nothing added in it. It was just thick and creamed that I whipped. No sugars or icing sugars or vanilla essence or anything was added to it. So it had a nice buttery taste just on its own. And 2 strawberries on top. I'll put the photo up now so you can see what it looked like. It was really, really yummy. And it took me about 20 minutes to eat it all, I think, because of the jelly was so, filling. The strawberries were nice and sweet, and I had the thickened cream, which had a nice buttery taste, which really filled me up. So it was a really good dessert. So I had that on Friday and Saturday night. It was a nice treat. While, hubby sat there and ate his ice cream, and the kids ate, their jelly and ice cream in their bowls for dinner. I sat there and ate my, dessert, which made me feel like a part of it. I wasn't missing out on anything. Overall, the whole meal was only 100 calories. And, it filled my sugar craving. So hit the sweet spot there. It was really good. Also on the weekend, the kids wanted, not so much takeaway, but we normally have something like chicken tender strips, or we make a homemade pizza or something like that. And I am trying to get hubby onto the, keto way of living as well, because carbs are not good for children. Sorry, there are good carbs for children, but I don't want them to be fully carb loaded on just eating breads and, nuggets and things like that. I'm trying to get them healthy as well, so they can see this healthy way of life is good as well. So we made 1 2 3 pizza. If you haven't heard of that, look it up. It's really good. So the 1 2 3 pizza is really simple. I'll put up some photos of before and after. So before when we're making it and what it looks like after. I'll also do a recipe vlog as well for this 1 2 3 pizza. So it's really good. So you just get like a 500-gram bag of mozzarella cheese. You probably use about 250 300 grams of it. Spread it out on a tray. Add some toppings like you normally would. I used a bit of almond meal to make it all stick together with a nice flavour. We've put chorizo sausage, bacon, bit of ham. I put jalapenos on half of mine. Bit of grounded beef mince. Put it in the oven for 20 minutes on 200 degrees, pulled it out, tasted just like pizza. I do have to work out though how to stop my baking paper sticking to the bottom of the pizza. But yeah, it was really, really nice. The kids thought they were having pizza. There was no bread involved. So there was no carbs, no sugar. It was really good. So I'll have to put the recipe up for that as well. Okay, so weigh in. From week 3, after my horrible binging weekend, my weight went back up to 72.3 kilos. So, I was in a better mindset to, snap out of it, get back on the keto way of life, stop binge eating, stop just eating sugar when you feel like it. Sorry for the bad weekend, and move on. So I did. Back onto the keto diet last Monday, start of week 3, went well, finished all the rest of the week up. Weighed myself this morning, and my weight is now down to 69.4 kilos. Woohoo! So that's a 2.9 kilo loss this week, which is also 6.39 pounds. So it was really good. So I've, got back onto the bandwagon this week, done keto, finished another week of keto, down 2.9 kilos. So happy about that. Also happy that, I'm loving this way of life. Recipes, dinners are becoming easier. I'm in the habit now of making an omelette every day for breakfast. I'm not sick of the eggs yet. Change the omelette flavour up. Ham, bacon, chorizo, lots of spinach. There's so many ingredients you can put into into omelettes, which is good. So the omelettes are not boring. You can always change them up. So also lunches are easy for me. It's coming into summer. I love having fresh salad. So whether it's just lettuce, cucumber, bit of jalapenos, bit of I do put a bit of cabbage in. Some red cabbage is nice too, with a bit of red onion. So salads for lunch are easier. Just quickly whip something up together with a boiled egg maybe. And dinner, it is hard at dinner time still because I am making the husband and kids different meals. But also they're slowly merging through. So like last night I made a big stir fry, which was just chicken, bok choy, bit of carrot, bit of onion, bit of mushroom, and it was just all cooking through its own sauces, its own juices, and the kids actually ate it. Hubby was a bit hard to convince, but yeah, it was something quick and easy that I've now realised I can eat whatever I want for dinner as long as it's obviously portion controlled, but meat and veg, so whole foods. shove whatever in together. Didn't know what I was going to end up with, but just threw it all into the saucepan, put a bit of water in, add the lid. The veggies all cook and, you know, steam through themselves, create their own sauce, which is really yum. Add a bit of pepper, Himalayan salt, and there you go. You get a beautiful tasting dinner, and there's no added sugars, no added carbs. So it's really easy to do. Okay, so heading into work now, just letting you know I'm starting week 4. My website is up and running, which I'm happy about. I've had a few people come on there and comment saying, you know, what's your advice for this? I live in Australia. Do you know where I can buy these ingredients from Woolworths or Coles? So get on there, people, if you want to contact me or leave me a message here. I will get back to you. I love updating you guys, but also, as I said, these videos are motivation for me, and also I hope to motivate other people or inspire other people who want to do the keto way of life, or people who are already doing the keto way of life and just want some help and motivation along the way. That you're not the only one. There is a lot of us out there doing keto, and it's great to meet other people like ourselves. So I'll talk to you guys later, maybe update you through the week, but enjoy your week if you're going through keto, eat healthy and responsible, and I will talk to you later.